season, but only one will stay that way as we're off in week 4. Wilson with a return here. Showing a little burst so far. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw right away. Pass him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Play action, Sanders. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. We're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing again here, Sanders. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
Well, the first sack of the game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. They're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hand.
3rd and long for him here. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Christian Harris picks it up. And he's going to score. Pick 6, touchdown, Houston. So on our opening drive, Brock, we've got a big defensive highlight already as the pick 6 starts off our scoring.
This is a defense who isn't hiding how they're approaching this game. They want to be disruptive. They're unafraid to be aggressive. Can be a risky mentality to have. Boy, can it set a tone early.
Some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10. Back to the air following that pick 6. That's caught. Here's Quinshon Judkins. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. Offense in the hurry up here. To the air on 1st down. Sanders connects on the crosser. It's inside the 10. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield. Turn a good play into a great play.
Catch is made in close. That's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns reach pay dirt for the first time this game. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, it's such an advantage. And I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s when we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
Here's Tremont Smith with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Texans to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And some excellent work to drive him all the way out past the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And it sets up a Houston first.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Going to the ground again on first. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Brought down by Devon Campbell.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door to a bigger gap in the future.
They send a man in motion. To the air, Stroud. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. This is not going to help their cause ahead of 3rd down. He's out of bounds, lost a yard too.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
3rd down, line to gain 9 yards out. Running back sent in motion. Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Gronk, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. The Texans set to punt.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready.
Here's Judkins to begin the drive. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
They'll go play action for Sanders. Throw left side, finds Fannin. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. That's good for 7 yards. And that's good for a Cleveland 1st down.
Check, man. Check, man.
4-yard line.
Get up. Cowboy 80. Get up.
Throwing off the play fake. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Check. Ready, ready.
Shotgun handoff here for Judkins. Continuing to move past the 45. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This kid's down inside the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that gives the Browns a first. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35.
Let's go. 60 Eagles. Buffalo 18. Trap 60. Trap 60. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger, 19 Lion.
Sanders going to throw here on first. Fits it through the middle. Touchdown, Cleveland! The Browns break the tie here in the first. Kicking team out to try the extra points. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Browns take the lead here, 14-7 in the first.
Texans 7.
Have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Texans take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's first and 10. Begin with a run by Mixon. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
26-yard line.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. From the gun, Stroud. Will find in his back, Mixon. And this one doesn't go far. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Here he goes, third and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that sack brings the offense to fourth down.
Hey, third down, I get it. Give your quarterback some freedom, right, to make the play, even if he's got to work backwards. But it can blow up in your face as it did right there when nothing opens up.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At their own 26-yard line.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
Ready.
Judkins headed right. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Completed to his running back. They're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's good for a Cleveland first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
60 Bison, 60, go!
With a gun, here's Sanders. Short pass brought in. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Goes to the hurry up here.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6. At their
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready?
Off the play fake, he'll throw. That's low and bounces short of his man.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Say, hey, hey. 7 Pirates, 18 Rattlers, 18 Rattlers.
To the air, on third and long. Ball in left side. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Offense up to the line fast.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Go street. 19 tight, 19 tight.
On first down, here's Sanders. And he's got it, it's in close. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns grow their early lead to 13. They'll try this extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Browns double their lead to empty, and they will kick it away here. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
On the quick, right?
Wanting to start the drive with Mixon. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him less than 2 yards. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. 21-7 is our score. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They'll be set up 2nd and 7. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Forced out to his right. And the Browns get there and take him down. Defense in the hurry up here. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. 3rd down here, need 8 on the play. Throw here, 3rd down. He puts some air under it, deep down the left. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there, not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Y'all to the right, y'all to the right. Y'all to the right.
Stroud gonna go for it. On the move, headed right. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Working quickly here.
First down, 46-yard line.
First down throw by Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. A lot of space ahead. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Working quickly here.
That's another Texans first down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Stroud to throw on 1st down. Looking right, and he finds him. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Here we go. 118. Let's go.
Throwing again, it's Stroud. Pressure coming, and he's taken down. The Browns got him. Offensive line fast.
Loss of 7 yards. It's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
Look at hot, look at hot. 11.
3rd and long for him here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And that brings up 4th and long.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
Kaimi Fairbairn out there now to try a field goal for the Texans on this 4th down. This one from 47 yards away. Up and good from Fairbairn. And that'll get him back to 11.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
60 Maverick, 60, 79 Gross.
Working out of the gun, Sanders absolutely fires this one. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. Now they'll try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Browns push their lead to 18. Have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Starting from the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Texans to the line. 1st and 10. Shotgun now, 1st round. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much.
Browns get there and take him down. That sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards and a 3rd down.
Okay. I'll be honest with you, I'm just starting to feel bad for this quarterback and his family because he is just taking a beating before our eyes.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down.
On the quick, right?
To the air, Stroud. Complete beyond Parker. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A gain of 26 yards. 1st down, Houston.
1st down, Stroud. He's going to loft one deep to the left. He's got it inside the 10. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Nico Collins with the touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
They give it to the back on his own read. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short game. Well, he looked maybe a little unsure of the call, Brock, and that 2-point try unraveled out there.
Or maybe they were just surprised by the look this defense came out in. Either way, unfortunately, not a whole lot you can do once that ball snapped. Got to find some way to make that call work.
Isaac Galindo to return. Things going well so far. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams and a play like that that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on the short field. And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
And they're going to get just inside that red zone on a big play down to the 19. It's again at 27 yards to move the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Hot 70, hot 70.
From the red zone on 1st. The left side finds Fannin. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Second down now. They need 7.
Ready, go.
To throw now is Sanders. A little screen pass for Judkins. He's out of bounds. Looks like right around the 5-yard line, partner. So they're going to be set up with 1st and goal.
With that down the distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
1st and goal, Judkins. And he's going to be knocked backwards. This loses yards to the 7. Goes to the hurry-up offense here.
A loss of 3.
To the air, Sanders. Caught just shy of the goal line. That's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns making a 3-possession game. Setting up to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. The Browns go up by 19.
35. Texans 16.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Here's Smith on the return. Escapes the defender. Shoves him off. And he's going to head out of bounds on the return. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Stroud throwing here on 1st. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Intended target there was for Jalen Noel. And now it's 2nd down. From the gun, Stroud. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball. Incomplete. Trying to get it into Nico Collins. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. And as that one falls incomplete, all eyes shifting to the flag that was thrown. If it's defensive, we've got a 1st down here. They got the interference call on 3rd down, and that keeps this drive going with a new set of downs. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Finds the in route complete. And he'll get it up to the 44. So it's the 2-minute warning here from Cleveland. The Texans at a disadvantage on the scoreboard. 2nd and 3 now. Man in motion, headed right. To the air yet again, it's Stroud. Bell's got it near the sideline. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down. New set of downs for him at the 38.
Here we go. 18. That's it.
Here's Stroud again. Chased out to his right. Oh, shouldn't have let that one go. It's intercepted. Grant tucked it in to pick it off. There he goes, right sideline. And he's into the end zone. Cleveland with a pick 6. You get a pick 6, you get a pick 6. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
You're going to call a pick 6 and multiple? I like Kate.
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rob.
No highlight for a quarterback.
Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10.
On the quick, right?
Fresh off the pick, here's Stroud. Has a man downfield. It's Collins. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. How about a big hitter? 34 yards there and a new set of downs. Offense in the hurry up here.
34 yards. And a Texans first down.
Stroud. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Stroud to throw again on second. Taking a chance to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Kicked out by Quinion Mitchell.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage, baiting the quarterback into the throw. You got to sail that one into the stands. Touchdown or check down. You can't possibly give an interception in that situation.
And this is going to come to an end. 32-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Sanders going to throw here on first. Complete out to the right side. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. It's a gain of 22. And that gives the Browns a first. First of the hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
65 catch, 65.
To the air on first down. Sanders. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner. And throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on.
This great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its second. On first down, here's Sanders. Lee Judkins on the drop down. Running in the red zone. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns get more points to end a lopsided first half. PAT effort coming up. The point after splits the upright. And the Browns continue piling onto this lead. The Browns have it on the team, and they will kick it away here. Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the run back of the 27. First and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground and start this one off. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it. Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Under.
Looking to throw. Puts him there under it, deep down the left. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down into the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Brought in inside the 20. And somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half. So late in the half, Brock, why not take a shot downfield? And their prayers are answered as they come up with that late touchdown.
You know, this is just a case of who wants it more. If you're in that secondary, all you're thinking is knock the ball down.
Yeah.
Even if you make some contact, right, they rarely call pass interference on plays like that. But somehow, some way, the ball winds up as a touchdown.
Here we go.
Texans will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Here's Stroud throwing for it. And they can't connect, so nearly 8 points to end the first half. but they'll only take an extra 6 into that locker room.
Texans 22.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Has this at the 6. He's brought down just inside the 25. First call here coming from the shotgun.
On the quick, right? Stop. Tony.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Back to the air they go on second. Stroud. Roll right side. Dell has it. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. Offense up to the line fast.
Texans first down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They go play action with Stroud. He's going to loft one deep to the left. He's got it deep downfield. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Tank Dell the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game.
Kate, that is simply put, perfect play action right there. That action drew the eyes of those defenders, and he was able to throw that ball right over their heads.
Nothing doing on that two-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion. Well, Brock, I know you're fond of referencing the great sport of baseball. That is 3 strikes for them, going for 2, and frankly, a little surprising they even tried it a third time.
Yeah, I'm out. Yeah, I'm officially out on this, and if we get a golden sombrero, I may walk right out of this box.
This one not close to where it had to go, and this drive is going to begin from the 40. And this drive is going to have some great starting field position as a result of that short kick.
On the 6.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. Play action, Sanders. Completed to his running back. And they're approaching midfield with that gain of 6. He's up to the 46.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Here we go. Cowboy 80.
Sanders back to throw. That is Cox. This is Fant working downfield. They get 22 on that one. And that's good for Cleveland. First down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. They'll go play action for Sanders. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Trap 60. Trap 60. Ready.
In the red zone on first. And he will score. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns trying to end this before the final quarter. Well, Brock, it wasn't hard to see why they balked on that play fake. Even our camera operator was fooled into thinking it was a run, but certainly made it easier to connect on that touchdown pass.
And that's all about the attention to details, Kate. Really is. The offensive line getting their pads down. The running back and quarterback at that mesh point, making it look exactly like a run. You do the details on the front end, and the play-action game rewards follow on the back end.
He's going to field this at the 2. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this first and 10. Off the play action, here's Stroud. Next on the crosser. And He will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
First down, Stroud. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Second and 10, Stroud to throw. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked on, partner. As he continues making risky decisions with the football. Avoided one crisis on the dropped pick. Now they're facing another third and long. Here he goes, third and long. Oh, he missed that one and he knew it. Put it behind his guy and now it's fourth down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They aren't going for this. To the air yet again, it's Stroud. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up first and goal.
First down. First and goal, Houston.
Working inside the red zone. Out quickly to down. And in for the Houston touchdown. The Texans shrinking the lead some in the third. Tank Dell the touchdown. His third through the air this game. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned. That's 6 in the end.
And it's hauled in inside the end zone for 2. That trims the lead just a little bit.
Quarterback's best friend, big targets in the red zone. Not many guys can match up and defend someone like him, and no surprise, they went right to him for the conversion.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
You should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think. You should get out of my way. Get some.
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out first and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Here we go, here we go. Check, bounce, Panther 60, Panther 6, 18, Pioneer. Set, hey. Check go.
Now Sanders. Texans closing in, and they get to him. After one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
Brings up second down.
Check. 19, Charger, 9. Ready.
To the air, Sanders. Looking right, and he finds him. And they're going to have it all the way down to the 25. Offense in the hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Riggs, Panther Street. Warrior 70. Let's go.
Sanders going to throw here on first. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it'll be second down.
Kamari Lassiter on the coverage.
Here we go. Strike.
Handoff now to Judkins. It looks like we can call it back 4 yards in the end. Jalen Petrie there on the stop.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. From the red zone now. A little of a screen pass for Judkins. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns keeping the pedal floored and adding 6 more. 3 touchdown catches in one game is rare air, Brock. Safe to say most guys who retire can name every time they did that here in the NFL.
Yeah, I hope he remembers it, but also remember this. Receivers, they're a dependent position. They're dependent on the guys doing their job up front. They're dependent on the quarterback putting it on the spot. And usually, when you reach a milestone like this, you'd love to share it with everybody else. And my guess, especially if they could find a way to win this one, this receiver will celebrate it with all of his guys.
And he gets crunched by a big hit. Oh, man. Right at the 25 to end it. The Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Give to Mixon up the middle. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Now the extra blocking sure didn't spring that wrong the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Well, they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13.
On the quick, right? 18. Look to hot, look to hot.
Stroud. This is a heater going deep. Big gain downfield. Hits the 20. It is in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Stroud and the Texans looking to tack on 2 more. Setting him up the middle. And he is stopped. Oh, a bit surprising after he just burned this defense. But he doesn't make it across, and the 2-point try fails.
42.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff.
Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Lindo to return it. This makes it up to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. From the gun, Judkins. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Kalen Bullock up to make the stop. Working quickly here.
Trap 60, trap 60. Go street.
Working out of the gun. Sanders taking a deep shot here. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches. But the heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Looking quickly here.
That's good for a Browns. First down. First and 10 at the 36.
To the air on 1st down. Sanders. He's trying to push the field. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Could not beat the defender there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Small little jab there, finally landed by the defense. Able to break up one of these passes, but let's be real. We know who's been landing the heavy punches all game long. Looks like they're going to keep being aggressive too, Kate. I love that. Stay on the gas.
6 yards to pick up there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Third down run from Judkins. And that run's held up just before he can get the last bit he needed. It's going to be 4th and short.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
They'll go. It's Sanders. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. And the Texans, they're going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Result of the play is a turnover on down.
Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's 1st and goal.
Oh, hey.
To the air, Stroud. And he sails that one over the end zone.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Here we go. 18. Let's go. Where's the hot?
From the gun, Stroud. And he will score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Texans parlay the interception into points. Tank Dell the touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
It's caught. And he'll get in, and they'll get a little closer as a result. The lead down to 13 now. Well, not the way they drew it up, partner, but when it works, who cares? They didn't defend the check down throw, and it's open for 2.
I can still remember one of my first red zone days way back when. Touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. Now, I know it's not a touchdown, but this check down, well, it was a valuable 2 points.
The window to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on, set.
Caught him across the line early there. That's an easy call for our officials. He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5.
19 Tiger.
Give, here's Judkins. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
All right, we reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's the Browns with possession and a fairly comfortable lead as we look ahead to the 4th quarter. Eight yards to go, and let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Rig alert. Top 60. Cougar. Dragon 60. Ready.
Sanders going to look to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Sanders now on 3rd down. He rolled, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the sack.
I'm just looking at this hourglass of sand, Kate, and realizing there's not much time left for this team. But the only chance they had was to create a sack right there. Give a little momentum to their offense, who now has no margin for error. You got to go score.
Oof, best of luck here, guys. It's 4th and pretty far.
Top 19.
Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Fourth and forever coming up.
Go Streets. 7 back. Viking 18. Mustang 19. Let's go.
Here's Sanders now. That's Comfy on the marker. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? Gets him the first on 4th down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 19 Lions.
Judkins out the middle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Another one for Judkins. And all he can get is a yard here, bro. It's going to be 3rd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 3.
Come on. Come on. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Another gain to Judkins. And he's dropped just short the marker, maybe a yard away.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
The lead looks safe, but the pedals staying down. They're going for this.
Check. 60 Matt. Hawk 70. Hawk.
Sanders going to throw on 4th. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. That's a gain of 10, and staring at a turnover on downs, Brock, they pick up the first instead.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone. You can find that soft spot and get a completion, but they can be very effective when you got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route from man coverage.
Check 76. Big Lion. Hey, smash from. Hey, check that. Street. Ready.
Play action, Sanders. Can't connect on this one. A rare miss. Been thrown for him all game, but this one didn't work out. It's 2nd down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Here we go.
Here's Judkins on 2nd down. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
He has room past the 25. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that gives the Browns a first.
Browns, first down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Panther 60.
Judkins running between the tackles. And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. Casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Ready. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
The first carry for the speedy Dylan Sampson. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be third down.
A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
Two. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. Oh, he's trying to get away, but unable to do so. They catch him behind the line on third down.
A 3-yard loss on the play.
And a field goal try coming up shortly from the Browns. This is a 35-yard look from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. Browns on their way to their 3rd win of the year. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Returning it from the 4. Shoots away from 1. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Over. Tony.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Has him on a quick hitter. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 32-yard line.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Short pass brought in. And he stopped cold at the spot. We'll keep Cade for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
The Texans first down. It's a gain of 10.
Now it's Stroud.
Texans.
It's his running back. And this one does not go far. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line.
The 43-yard line.
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Browns will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
The Browns take over 1st and 10.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Caught quickly on the slant. Has the first down for the Browns. That should be enough to clinch them this victory. Hurry up offense now as time runs down.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. 19 tight, 19 tight. Let go.
They're going to pass it here. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He brings it in. And he's marked down. Looks like at the 32-yard line. Offensive line fast. On first down, here's Sanders. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself will try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
Now throw, 3rd and long. Touchdown, Cleveland! The Browns have likely locked up the win right there. Isaac Guerrero with the touchdown. Now that one might not sit so well with everybody down on the field. Maybe some of his own guys, too, but he had a chance at a touchdown as time expired, Brock, and it was just too much for him to resist.
Yeah, it probably will ruffle some of the older school feathers down on the sidelines, but for a lot of the guys coming into this league each year, they're used to it. If there's time left, if you're trying to score, you're going to want to eat, no matter what the game situation is, and they used every last second available.
Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Huard and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Browns. As with that, we'll sign off from Cleveland.